I want you to listen. They still have to win. They have to win for that trade to even be worth it. They can't make it to a conference finals. They have to win.
Oh, what if they make it to the finals? Is that okay?
No, Rudy's contract alone, they have to win. They have to win.
I guess.
I have a 4-time DPOY, one of the top 5 best centers in the league, one of the top 5 best shooting guards in the league.
Oh,
we have to win.
So now he's a top 5 center. What happened to all the
I'm talking about Cat. I said Rudy's a DPOY. We got DPOY, top 5 center in the league, top 5 shooting guard. Who we running that point right now?
Not McDaniels. Conley.
Mike Conley, top 5 free throw shooter, ain't he?
Yeah, so he's something like that.
We have a really good, solid scoring team.
That's fair. And honestly, when they traded him and brung Rudy Gobert in, I recognized that our defense was going to go completely through the roof. Because when we got rid of, not McDaniels, we got rid of Vanderbilt and kept McDaniels. And then with the trade, we also brung in NWA, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Bringing in so much defense at one time really set us up to hoop for real. Because of, honestly, that's why I like the fact that our superstar is Anthony Edwards. Because of he really brings out people's dogs. And I've not noticed that in so long with a lot of superstars.
I think we got to get to the end of the season before we start calling him a superstar.
Oh. Why not? Why?
Cat is our superstar. Point blank period. There's no way around it. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if you think he's weak. I don't care if you think he looks like that Boogie meme where you look like he's getting fucked up, but he ended up scoring anyway. It don't even matter. He is our superstar. I don't care how you feel about it. He's been here the longest. He is the veteran. He is the leader of the team.
But we gave all the reins to the young buck.
Gave the reins, or that nigga just balled out. Those are two separate things.
I'll put it like this. When we think about the first option, I know we're going AE in front of Cat.
For scoring?
Just first option. Like the game's on the line, you throw it to AE or you throw it to Cat. Throw that mug to AE. Come on, let's not do this.
I would give it to the shooting guard over the center. Yes, you're right.
Hey,
that doesn't make him not.
He's the best shooting big man we've ever seen. So I feel like that should be part of the discussion.
I also think that's a lie, but
who you throwing over?
Kevin Durant. All right. I don't care what position he played. He is 7'2".
That is a super lengthy 2 guard. We got to be serious about that.
I hate Kevin Durant. I'm giving him props over the leader of my team. I need you to realize that some things are just facts.
I guess. But you know what? Switching that from Anthony Edwards when he said, y'all got Kevin Durant, but we have Jaden McDaniels.
I did, yes.
I feel like folks didn't peep what we were cooking over here. He did not peep what we were cooking. We have a guy that's able, you know what? New age Kawhi Leonard. That's what I'm saying. New age defensive Kawhi Leonard. At least when he was a young pup. We gotta say that at least. Because of as long as he's able to keep guarding the best players on each team, we're onto something. He made Jamal Murray look like a JV player playing against varsity players. That's all I'll say. But as I'm watching their squad, it feels. Let me put it like this. I feel like people don't understand how important defense is. And the reason why I bring that up, I remember when Kevin Durant said that offense wins championships, and I feel like that's why he's been in the situation that he's been in for the past 7 years since he's left the Golden State Warriors. It has been so long since he's left the Golden State Warriors.
He's been in the same position because he fucking sucks as a player. I want you to understand.
He does not suck. Let's not do that.
We can go back to Kobe theory. We can run this back again. Would you ever in life tell your child to play like Kobe Bryant? No, he is not a good basketball player. Kobe worked for Kobe. You would never in life tell anybody to play like Kobe Bryant.
If you have the work ethic like Kobe Bryant.
No,
yes,
it's not about work ethic. You have to make them shots. Fuck a work ethic. If you are missing, it don't matter how hard you work. You can make the 10 shots in a row at practice all day, run 6-hour practices. No,
you got to work hard in those practices or when the game starts to be able to cook and kill these mugs.
You think that every player in the NBA doesn't practice?
Not as hard as Kobe, no.
Okay, we don't even have to talk about Kobe. Do you think that every player in the NBA practices hard?
Kind of.
You think that these individuals are staying in shape, half-assing, and staying on a team, half-assing their potential?
Let's not do this. Let's not do it. Rui Hashimura. Let's really not do this.
If you look at Rui's numbers,
he's all right.
I'm
he
sure
should be averaging 26. Let's really be serious.
You feel like he could be averaging 26. LeBron said, "Give me that ball." So, I don't know.
But I will. So you don't think folks are there just for the check? At least.
Like, I think there are people there for the check. I think that everybody works hard, and there are still ass players. That's what I'm saying. That was kind of what my point is. There are still players that, no matter what, you didn't have that 3% genetic difference to really make you a superstar or even a high-level player, a potential almost all-star.
But we have that in Kevin Durant, though. Are you saying that the average individual shouldn't shoot for that 3%?
I'm saying Kevin Durant sucks because he's not a defensive player. No, that's what you said, too. So I feel like we're agreeing. Maybe I just went back on my point, but I don't know.
Kind of.
Bring it around full circle. Fuck it.
Kind of. You know, Kevin Durant just old, so I don't like to hold it that too much against him. So that's one thing.
But KD just sucks all around.
But Jaden McDaniels, having a guy like Jaden McDaniels on the squad, I feel like, remember when MJ was around, and then he had his big bro right next to him, the long, lengthy, light-skinned dude with the elongated face,
Scottie Pippen.
Bingo, bango. That is the role that Jaden McDaniels has been playing this playoff series.
Scottie was a scorer. He literally had the second most points on the team. Stop doing this to Scottie. I won't allow it.
There's 36, and then there's 24. There's different levels to this. There's different levels to it. But the role that Scottie Pippen had is the same role that Jaden McDaniels is having right now. Like, the fact that he's picking up the best player on the squad just so our youngin can really, like, score a whole bunch of points. I think Anthony Edwards averaging, like, what, 28, 29 so far this playoff series. So as long as we get him to continue to hoop like this, there's nothing stopping us. There's nothing stopping us. And you know what? It feels good to be on the winning squad. It feels really good to be on the winning squad.
I mean, I do believe it. I just hope they can finish out this nice little series here and don't let Jokic get a little steam behind them.
What do you think is stopping us from finishing it out?
I don't know, man. If Denver promised that nigga another horse, or that promised that man another horse, it might be a little tough these last 4 games. I'm not gonna lie.
I was watching. I remember I did this TikTok a couple of days ago when I was talking about how the Timberwolves have set themselves up to lock up everything the Denver Nuggets do besides Aaron Gordon ISOs, and that's really what it's looking like. Like, as I'm watching the Denver Nuggets bring the ball up the court, it seems like they're not letting Jamal Murray even get started with his hoop thing, because I feel like he is the embodiment of having microwave on all the way up in comparison to everybody else. Because once he gets like 2-3 shots going, then you see what happens with the Lakers. So it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough.
He's the embodiment of having the microwave all the way up.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like in 2K, you didn't play 2K with the badge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, the badge of microwave is just being able to become hot out of nowhere. That's the cleanest way to say it. But as I'm watching it, they do that, and then they have a guy that's slowing down Michael Porter Jr. And I didn't know that you could do that. I really didn't know you could do that. Because usually he's like I'm literally as big as Kevin Durant, and he just dogs everyone around him. But this series, we have a Jaden McDaniels. So it's been nice. It's been nice. And then watching the Timberwolves play inside-out defense, I did not notice how big they really were. Pause. With Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, Karl Anthony Towns, and honestly, Jaden McDaniels, that's a whole nother conversation. It kind of forces you to have a bunch of shooting and guard work and stuff like that. But the one problem is they do that really well, too. I didn't know we had a DPOY candidate on our squad with Jaden McDaniels. I didn't think he could hoop like this. So watching this all unfold, it's been nice. And there's no bad defenders. We have no bad centers. I thought they were going to expose Conley, but he's hooping too, so it feels nice.
Do they ever play Nas, Cat, Rudy, and McDaniels at the same time and just put Ant in there at the point? Like,
they do that in the second quarter.
Okay.
They do that in the second quarter. It feels like hell. It really feels like hell.
That's kind of crazy.
It feels like in 2K when you go and bring all the biggest players on the court at one time, and then just damn. But they do it in real life, so it's wild. It's super wild. But honestly, it reminded me. Did you ever see? There's a clip of